Hello everybody, and welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. I guess we're ready to take on the next case. The very creepy case which I warned about before, living doll, dead person. Yep, here we go. Have you heard of Super Ultra True Puppets? We ply our trade there. Alright, let's get this over with. Don't forget guys, this is a T for teen rated game, and they throw this shit into it. Detective Karimi, you have to help us. You have to help us, please. What's wrong, May? May, calm down. I'm sure she'll help us. Tell me what's going on. What's wrong? Given that this is business from the Occult Club, I take it we've gotten their supernatural case on our hands? Yeah, I mean, no, probably. I don't think this has anything to do with the occult this time. Oh, really? Oh? Then why all the big fuss? Well, there are apparently these dolls being sold on the internet that look just like me and May. Yes, that's beyond definition of creepy. Especially if you didn't give your consent to this. I think those dolls are called Super, Hyper, Ultra Lookalikes or something like that. That's what we just heard from the nerd upstairs. You must be referring to the Super Ultra True Puppets. I've heard rumors about them. Alright, tell me more. These dolls, their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks just like us. It's so accurate, it's creepy. And, to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You'd think they could go for at least a little more money on the market. Yeah, I mean, maybe. That's not really the problem here, you get that, right? But it still sucks. It makes me feel like they see me as some kind of cheap piece of junk. Kind of what people do with these dolls, I'm just saying. I mean, I find it weird too, that your doll costs over 1,000 yen more than mine, but yeah, they always go for the cat thing, am I right? Cat ears always sell. Wait, so you do care about the prices after... I say it's not important. Anyway, these dolls that look just like us are being bought by otaku all over the place. And probably being made love to as well. When I think about what those guys are probably doing with, or to them, it just really creeps me out. You should be creeped out. Definitely. Especially if it looks like you. You know? This reminds me of another incident. I wonder if this is connected to that. Do tell. What kind of incident? There's a really dicey looking service out there that's called the Perfect Girl Project. Always sounds pretty dicey, I will admit. You could use it to get a living doll made little image of your ideal girl and live the life you always dreamed of. Yep. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually means it is. But the police have been hearing about how owners of these dolls are going missing. I was just discussing with Detective Matayoshi. Not a good thing. Super Ultra True Puppets and living dolls made the images of people's dream girls. Yeah, nerd's fantasy, am I right? I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you sure there's really a connection? That's a tough part to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to how you two really are, it'd take having pretty specific data on your bodies, true. I imagine getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy. Oh, definitely not. Or cheap for that matter. Actually, I have an idea how they might have managed to pull it off. Oh, do tell. There's an LDC machine in an arcade in Akihabara that I think might be suspicious. LDC, you don't mean Lustful Dream Chicks, do you? What kind of arcade machine game would that be named? There's certainly not one for subtlety, if that's the case. No, not that. I mean Living Doll Club, that's what LDC stands for. Right, it's a machine that scans all over your body and makes a 3D printed figure of it. You don't think that's suspicious in and of itself? Our data could have somehow leaked out of that, I guess. Definitely. I definitely can't deny the possibility. The next step is clear. We need to head straight to Akihabara and gather info on this living doll club machine. That'll be your job, Amy. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl Project. Okay, go ahead. You got a keyword, living doll club. Okay, and away we go, to Akihabara. Yeah, I did warn you in advance, guys, that this is the creepiest thing in the whole game. It gets even worse than Hacker's Memory to some extent. But there's a case that goes above and beyond call it creepiness, it really does. Okay, how about you, nerd? Unstable nerd. Huh? You want to talk to me? Why? What is it? Do you know anything about the Living Doll Club? Ah, Living Doll Club, is it? For a time, there was this huge ad campaign about how it used the latest in 3D tech and whatnot. There was a Living Doll Club in the arcade down the way, wasn't there? Thank you. I probably should have seen if there's anyone else to talk to first. Sorry for that now, not really wanting my save. Hey, suspicious man in an alley, holding a briefcase. Odd man, okay, fine. You there. I can tell from your body language you're frustrated and unhappy. How could you tell that? You're creeping on me? Gasp. Yeah, I'm talking about you. See, this is not something a man would assume from a high school girl. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're a beautiful woman, aren't you? It's so weird. This case is so weird. I mean, again, I'm not against same-sex relationships, but the average person in an alleyway trying to sell somebody something, I'm not assuming that the person is gay. I'm just saying that. Question mark? Apparently Amy is thinking about it. I'll have you know that I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them? They're called Super Ultra True Puppets. You don't say. That's exactly what I'm investigating. Exclamation points. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. How cheap? Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. Yo, how did they get Nokia's data? One can only imagine. Wow. Granted, this one's an ugly one that was made as an experiment and it hasn't sold well, but you understand how real my dolls look now, right? She'd be super pissed if she ever heard you say that. Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself now, I got something even better. But it's a top secret service. Nobody can know. Evil laughter. Oh, how secret is it? Top secret? Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Now you're being a bit intrusive, odd man. Whatever. Amy's thinking. Well enough, I guess. Great to hear. Really, even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd probably still be fine. Whatever the hell that means. Head tilt. I bet you're bored of how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you love to just throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Again, it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Doesn't that just sound fantastic? Well, again, maybe Amy was gay. I'm not sure of her sexual orientation, though. Question mark. Because with the Perfect Girl Project, I can offer you exactly that. Oh, so they are away, huh? Who could have guessed? With the Perfect Girl Project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living, breathing human being. That's not right to be doing in terms of science. It really just isn't. There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use this service. Oh, what could that be? There's always a catch. There's always a catch. Just one condition, and you can be free from the tedium you lived up with until now. Well, haha, I bet you're wondering just what that condition actually is. I understand. That's a fair question to ask. It definitely is. Tell you what, I'll let you in on that condition free of charge. Yeah, sure, I'm not paying for this discussion. One condition is that once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave with her for the rest of your life. Simple, right? No, that's terrible. Terrible catch. Oh, you don't have to worry about survival. Girls take care of that for you. So, what do you think? Not a bad deal, right? That's a horrible deal. That's okay, take all the time you need to think. Once you know you want one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Wahaha. Amy, walk away, please. Right now, I think I'll just go check out the LDC machine at the arcade. Yes, please. Creeper. Okay, so you get to live your fancy life with... Okay. You get to live the fancy life with someone who looks like the girl of your dreams, but you can never leave it for the rest of your life. What kind of idiot would accept that deal? Seriously. How's your investigation to the LDC machine coming along? Kinda creepy, not gonna lie. Ah, so you're just about to get started on. You encountered the suspicious man out by the LDC machine. Okay, suspicious doesn't even begin to discuss it, he's an outright creeper. That's a good timing, because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. Yeah, I see it. You better take a close look at that arcade machine. I bet you'll find some clues about how these super ultra true puppets are being made. Will do. As usual, this case is starting to take some weird turns, so be ready for anything in there. Looks like I can connect jump into the LDC. You can do it. Here we go. I get more treasure, apparently. And a random encounter, too. What do you find? Repeatable. I'm not even gonna bother with this. Bye-bye. Come back when you're a bit more digivolved, and then maybe I'll consider fighting you. Message. Okay, Peckmon's sitting in here. Cool. What do we got? Active capsule times 3. Alright, fine. Also, is this the same digital space where we fought that, Frigimon and then the Blue Mirrormon? Looks like it. Yeah, 100% is. Okay. I do want to circle around to that treasure, because you never know what might be in there. Also, as far as this case goes, you think it would make sense that we're fighting a puppet monster that caused this, right? Super Ultra True Puppets, Puppetmon, right? But it could be far from anything from that. So how do I get to that chest? I'm very curious now. Another random encounter. Not doing with you either. Screw off. No? Alright, so I believe the boss is right over here to the right? Oh my god, really? I don't care, I'm still not fighting you. I don't care if I got a first attack, I'm not wasting time. Yeah, the boss should be right here. Yep, it's in the pheromone. Okay, that's what I thought. So, how do I get to that chest? Do I keep going? Okay, I do keep going. What's in here? Alright, cool, cool. I'll take whatever I can get. I don't think I've ever actually went for that chest before in all my playthroughs. I always went straight to the boss here. Whatever. Let's see. Also, is this the team I want to bring me to this fight? I'm not sure. I'd rather have ultimates if I can. Sure, ultimates. Ultimates for the win, alright? Got a message. Okay, farm training was complete. Gotta fix that when I can. I take people's data, make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls, and people become dolls. Your caps lock is on, Infirmon. The dolls are lifelike, the people are deathlike. Huh? Who? What are you? Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished. Okay, you're about to die. This guy is kind of tricky though, because his regular attacks can cause you to die instantly. I'm not a fan of that, but I'm dead. Everybody accelerate. I don't know how tough this guy's gonna be. Yeah, he caused it. See what I mean by instant death attacks? That's why I fucking hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy. There's no defense against him. There's nothing you can do against him. Nothing. I kind of hoping you do a bit more than that, more Groundmon, just saying. I could try playing the Super Panic in him. I don't think it'll do much good. I'll try that. Oh, that should work. Yeah, you keep hitting yourself. Oh, oh my god, that's incredible. He caused a death effect on himself. I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, we're meant to charge out of that. Yeah, Mega Digimon misses out on that experience. Nothing I can do about it, though. Alright. There's something on the ground. That mysterious URL. Oh, hey on, man. Did you just come out of the LDC machine? Sure did. Question mark. You're not with the cops or something, are you? Are you? You could say that. Yeah, something like that. Oh. You fucked up. I didn't realize that was who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Definitely not. Well, I made a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good enough for now. Question mark. Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm still good at, it's running away. See ya. And off he goes. So, the perpetrators behind this case are probably that salesman you met and the Digimon working together. It's unfortunate he got away, but will live. He could spend the rest of his life in hiding anyway, so... As we suspected, those two probably used an LDC unit to gather up girls' data and then used it to make the Super Ultra True puppets. Does that mean you guys checked out the LDC machine unit in Akiba? Sure did. That probably means you have a good idea of who's behind our dolls then, right? Don't get too excited. We didn't arrest the guy, but we got him cornered. I doubt he'll try to pull something like this again anytime soon. You never know, he could be desperate. But the question still remains as to what's become of the Perfect Girl project now. At the very least, we know each doll's looks are derived from a real person. The doll's realism is then used to help sway potential candidates to join the project. Who are also complete fucking morons, but still. Well, what is the Perfect Girl project even really about in the first place? I think Detective Karimi mentioned that people who are part of it have been disappearing, right? Indeed. Amy actually picked up some rather useful information about what's required of anybody who does join the project. What is it? Anybody who has their dream girl sent to their room can never leave it, ever. A terrible idea. I'm sure I don't need to explain why that's probably a bad deal. Oh, what's this? My, it's a URL left at the scene of the crime. This might come in handy, Amy. I want you to go to that URL and check it out. But don't worry about going too deep inside. Says to everyone who has intercourse, right? We don't know what you'll find in there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. Dark and... sinister? We're talking as grim as the stuff you look at for fun in your club. Maybe even more so. Whatever's on the other side is not going to be pretty by any means. Oh, definitely not. And away we go. Yeah, here we go. This poor unfortunate soul has no idea what's going on. Dreaming guy. Huh? Who are you? Cyber Sleuth? Huh. Man, this place sure is getting crowded now. Don't get the wrong idea. Is this my room? Yeah, of course it is. No, it's not. What's this about it being inside Eden? Haha, stop joking around. This is clearly the real world. How can it be in cyberspace? You're an idiot. Where are all these girls around me? They're my dream girls. My dream girls as pure as pristine dolls. Yep, this has all been made possible thanks to the Perfect Girl project. You really know your stuff. As promised, in exchange for these dolls, I've stayed up locked inside my room. Life of these girls is the best. I couldn't be happier. They take care of everything I need. Great, I don't see any reason to ever leave this place anyway. It's perfect here. No, it isn't. This really is inside Eden? Sure is. Cut it out already with that man. I'm a girl, actually. Are you sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming right now? It's hopeless. Plus, it gets worse. This case even gets worse with the twist here. Huh, alright then. So that URL led you to one of the victims of the Perfect Girl project. Victim? What do you mean? Remember, to join the project, you have to stay holed up inside your room for the rest of your life, which is a terrible aspect. It really is. But in reality, he was worth into Eden, and now he's living with those girls there while he's actually unconscious. Really messed up. What then that means? Right, the so-called wife he's meeting with those girls in cyberspace is just one big lie. The whole thing's just a sad scam. Even worse. Anybody who's false prey for it is unwittingly imprisoning themselves for life inside cyberspace, thinking they've never left the real world at all. That makes sense. It also makes sense. Come on. It also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it, Jurogumo. Question mark. Jurogumo is a mythical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attract men to her waterfall. They plunge in for her and dye their hands. Oh ho ho, I knew that if there were anyone here who'd know about this, it'd be you, May. You really know about your occult history. Okay, so I get all that, but why go to the trouble of locking victims up in their room, and then imprisoning them in cyberspace? Wait for it. If somebody's stuck inside Eden thinking they are still in the real world and don't log out, then wait for it. All that's left inside the locked rooms are living bodies, which could be used for any number of things. Like what? Don't ask me. According to police investigations, the victims' bodies are carried off by a third party and taken overseas to foreign countries. That's so messed up. What? Why would anyone do that? A lot of the applicants are young and healthy. There are who knows how many people around the globe who want such fresh bodies. That's so horrible. We don't know for sure if that it's anything along those lines. It's just a theory for now. Shiver. Just thinking about it gives me real goosebumps. It should. Anyway, about that guy your assistant met a little while ago, what do you think has happened to him? Oh, he's past the point turn. It's hard to know for certain. On the one hand, his body might already be lost forever. But on the other hand, we might still have a shot at saving him. Might as well see if we can still call out to him. But we should be prepared for the worst. That urban legend where you pass out, you wake up in the bathtub full of ice, and your kidney's gone? That's exactly what they're referring to here. What's this? Please, you need to log out. Isn't there one of that kid's pranks? How many times do I have to tell you, buddy? I'm in the real world. I couldn't log out even if I wanted to. Sure about that? You must be pretty clueless if you think this could possibly be inside Eden. Laughing. Nervous laughter. Dots. Dots. Well, it couldn't hurt to try. You're screwed, buddy. You're screwed. I mean, there's no way that'll work. That's not how it works in the real world. I mean, come on. Dots. More dots. Huh? What am I seeing here? I don't get it. Dots. Error. Nowhere to log out. Yeah, he's fucked. His whole body's been hacked up into pieces for the black market organ trade. That's so screwed up to put in this game. Why would they even think of doing that? Remember guys, it's a teen-rated game. The line between dreams and reality can be murky. It's why I can't dismiss the possibility outright. Who are we to say we don't live in the dream? Yeah, it's too late for that guy. He's completely fucked. Whoever thought this idea for a mission is really messed up in the head. I swear to God. Really messed up in the head. I think I go see Arata and Shinjuku now? Let's see. Detective Matayoshi said Arata's been seen in Shinjuku a lot. What's he up to? Let's go find out. So do we have time for this? We're running a bit out of time, but we'll try start it up anyway. Let's see. Shinjuku. Hey, Arta. Hey, what are you doing around here? You're telling me the great Cyber Sleuth is just walking around looking for a job? Well, not really. Kyoko told me to come here, so... Just joking with you. If you're free, do you want to hang out? Sure, why not? Actually, this written challenge just came from some mysterious guy. You don't say. It says, "In my hand, I'm holding a very rarely out-of-print edition of the comic Bakuin Delete. If you want it, accept the challenge." Okay. Question mark. Basically, this is a rare comic contest. You don't say. What do you think? Interesting, right? We should do it together. Man, I have no interest in comics in real life, but still. Apparently, Amy wants to help. I know. I'll send it to Hiyoko as an official request. Sure. If she finds out we're slacking off work to go mess around, Hyoko's gonna explode. I know. One thing I never got into as a kid was comic books. I just never did. I had no interest in them. You know, the whole superhero genre of, like, Iron Man, Superman, Batman, that stuff has never interested me, even as an adult. I just think it's so cliche, you know, superheroes. I really do. So anyway, I want to start that training again, or maybe the investigations. Let's see. Yeah, investigate, sure. That's fine. Alright, cool. I mean, we'll start Arta's case. I don't think we'll have time to finish it, though, but we'll see. We shall see. New cases add 1. Rare comic collection. A mysterious man has issued the challenge. A fight with rare comics at stake. Cyber Sleuth, I need your help. Sure. Were you not gonna warp me back to Shinjuku, you cheap bastards? Alright, fine. I guess I'm stretching my legs again. Wait, what? Where's... Hold on a sec. No, shit. I forgot where we meet him. Crap. Probably should have looked at that note a bit more carefully. Sorry, guys. I'm drawing a blank. I thought we'd go back to Shinjuku to talk to Arata. I guess I'm wrong. No, probably told me where to go meet him, and I just didn't look at it. See, even after all the playthroughs I've done this game, even I don't know everything. Alright, whatever. Eating community area. Okay, I never would guess that. Frick. Sorry, guys. My bad. I admit, that's my bad. Eden community area. There we go. There he is. Message. Please tell me you developed a tactician USB. You did not. You failed me again, Volume 2. Oh, you're here at last. You're late. Arta, you're turning into Nokia now. You really are. Hey, is this your friend? Probably Arta's friend. Huh? This is a... Come on, Arta, we're friends. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. Okay, so it's the two of you who are doing the rare comic contest this time? Okay then, do your best. I'll see ya. Amy, so I was telling you about the written challenge from the suspicious guy, right? Mm-hmm. Well, technically you say it was mysterious, not suspicious, whatever. Okay, apparently he's a suspicious guy now. That suspicious guy is a rare comic collector. He brings participants in with the promise of rare comics, and then gets them to answer fan questions he comes up with. Okay. Over Ian, there are contest organizers, so-called game masters who ask the questions everyone has to answer. The way it works is that the first one to reach the rare comic collector will be presented with one of his best comics. Okay. You can't just buy a rare comic from the collector. Of course, that'd be too easy. Man, what I wouldn't do to get that rare comic, I'm literally salivating at the very thought. Sure. We gotta do it. We gotta win. We need to get our hands on that rare comic. You do, not me. Huh? You wanna know what Bakuin Delete is? It's a long story, but a good one. Yeah, I think I'm good. It's gonna tell it anyway. Bakuin Delete, or Baku Deli, is set in the turn of the century dystopia. Bakuin, or Bomber Garden, is a scene of wild hero and heroine adventure. I don't care, Arata. The hero is Shoyukio Haku. He's the head of the student council, a brilliant genius, and a senior at a private school called Stay in the Race. Not just that, but he's an incredible hacker. Haku Soku Delete. He's vowed never to kill. He destroys evil hackers all in the name of justice. Yeah, another thing, I don't like superheroes that don't kill. It's kind of like against the purpose. All the evil guys are trying to kill you, but you won't kill them. Kind of redundant. I know Batman doesn't kill, Spider-Man doesn't kill. It's so stupid. At the start of the series, he is a detective who can use hacking, but... Huh? You even listening to me? Not really. Well, I did tell you it was a long story. He did warn me, I'll give you that. Well, anyway, Baku and Delete is now out of print. This is an amazing chance to get the final volume of the comic, which is extremely rare. You can look up the details online, too, don't you? Huh? Why is that out of print? Well, that's a long story. Want to hear it? No. That's what I get for accepting your case. Well, it's just an overreaction. From when it was published, harmful hackers started to pop up in Eden, and people feared the comic was to blame. Definitely not. Same thing in video games and violence. They don't encourage violence. No way. Believe it or not, they suspected the author of being a hacker himself and he was arrested. After that, it was recalled and went out of print. It was always just a minor comic with a few fans. The shop stopped stocking it 3 days before the arrest, making it an extremely rare comic. Now you can get the contents of the comic on the web, but nothing beats the real deal. I question that. Hey, are you even listening to me? Again, not really. Huh? You wanna know who the suspicious guy who issued the written challenge is? Not really. Well, basically, you see, I guess nobody really knows, to be honest. Dots. Okay, so this is the starting point. The Game Master must be around here somewhere. Let's find the first Game Master and solve the first puzzle. Arthur, the things I do for you, really. The things I do for you. So wait, where's the first Game Master? Somewhere around here. Are you down here? Oh, there he is. I was going to take a break because I don't have enough time to complete this case. Even though there's no combat involved, it's a lot of discussion. Let's stop now while we can, okay? Fine by me. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.